What's up, YouTube? It's another day with the one and only Billy J. And this week for Flashback Friday, I'm going to be reviewing the movie It Happened One Night, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1934. And not only did it win Best Picture, but it won the top 5 awards at that Academy Awards. The first of only 3 films to do so. And the big 5 awards is Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Screenplay. As Hal Rudnick of Screen Junkies would say, It Happened One Night is the Citizen Kane of rom-coms. It was directed by the Academy Award winning Frank Capra, and it stars Academy Award winning actor Clark Gable and Academy Award winner Claudette Colbert. The movie revolves around a socialite named Ellie Andrews, and she is a spoiled, selfish, pampered, and thoroughly insincere woman who is on the run from her father, who actually turns out to be a very nice and caring person. But his only flaw is that he's too overprotective. At the beginning of the movie, Ellie is kind of being held hostage by her father on a boat while he's trying to arrange an annulment of her marriage with a guy named King Wesley. And her father doesn't like King Wesley because he believes that King Wesley is only marrying her for her money. Ellie escapes the clutches of her father by jumping overboard and swimming ashore and then catching a Greyhound bus up to New York to be with her husband. On the Greyhound bus, she happens to meet a recently fired newspaper reporter named Pete Warren, of course played by the dashing and handsome Clark Gable. And at first they of course don't like each other, but through their adventure they fall in love. Their story began as a business relationship in which Pete Warren would escort Ellie all the way up to New York to be with her husband for an exclusive story for the newspaper, but along the way on their crazy road trip, they fall in love. Throughout the film, there's a running joke about the walls of Jericho. Whenever they go into a hotel, Pete sets up the walls of Jericho, which is a rope strung across the rooms in between the 2 beds and a blanket in between for privacy. And the joke lasts to the very last scene with Pete Warren blowing the trumpet which brings down the walls of Jericho. Another well-known and much copied scene from the movie is the hitchhiking scene. Pete is showing Ellie how to hitchhike and the different types of hitchhiking methods with different variations of throwing up the thumb to hitchhike. No matter what method he uses, no cars stop for Pete. So Ellie uses her skills of seduction to bring a car to a stop by showing some legs. And of course, a passerby immediately stops. This is a great classic movie. And like I said, Hal Rudnick would call this movie the Citizen Kane of rom-coms. He would also mention that at this time was Clark Gable at the height of his powers. The movie was a great movie with tons of laughs. Now, it wasn't like a slapstick comedy, but it was still funny nonetheless. I enjoyed this movie so much, I'm going to give this movie 10 out of 10. It currently holds a 98% on the tomato meter and an audience score of 93%. Have you seen It Happened One Night? Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of this perfect rom-com. And remember, peace, love, unity, respect. Peace out, guys.